Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're a student or honestly, just anyone juggling a massive amount of material to learn, you know the feeling. The visceral dread of opening a brand new 15-page syllabus and literally just wanting to hide under your bed. It's a universal struggle, for sure. But today, we're setting the stage for an engaging, super practical journey into tackling those incredibly heavy academic workloads. We're going to dive into some fascinating insights that will absolutely shift how you approach your studies.
Feeling completely overwhelmed? Drowning in too many assignments and just don't know where to start? We've all been there. Exam week is creeping up fast, and you're staring at a blank screen or maybe a massive stack of textbooks, just frozen. The psychological stress and the anxiety of a looming exam period, it can be absolutely paralyzing. It's incredibly common to feel like you're totally buried before you've even begun.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the homework mountain and the heavy cost of disorganization.
When you're standing at the bottom of a massive mountain of assignments looking up, it's not just the amount of work that's terrifying, it's the sheer chaos of it all. And that leads to a really important realization. Stress happens when we don't have a plan. The core issue causing that crushing psychological weight isn't always the academic material itself. The real enemy here is the lack of an organized study plan. When everything feels like an immediate life-or-death priority, your brain simply can't process information efficiently. You're basically burning all your mental energy just worrying about the mountain, rather than actually climbing it.
Which brings us to Section 2, Compass, not a wand, reframing AI in education.
So, we absolutely have to address the elephant in the room right away. When people hear AI and homework used in the same sentence, they usually picture a magic wand. A sneaky shortcut to simply skip doing the actual work. But we need to shatter that myth right now. If you use technology to bypass learning, you aren't helping yourself at all. Instead, we need to completely reframe it as a powerful compass, a highly strategic navigational aid.
Now, what's really interesting about this is a guiding principle that changes the whole game. AI isn't a magic wand, but it is a powerful compass. Think about it for a second. A compass doesn't walk the trail for you, right? It doesn't carry your heavy backpack. It just points you in the exact right direction so you don't get lost out in the woods. And that is exactly how we need to view digital assistants in the academic sphere. It's a true navigational aid for your studies.
Moving right along to Section 3, chaos to structured checklists. Let AI manage the project. Let's move to and see how this builds in practice. How exactly does this compass work? Well, instead of having technology do the learning for you, you utilize it as your personal project manager. You start with those chaotic piles of assignments that cause all that anxiety. Then, you use AI to generate highly organized study plans based entirely on your syllabi and deadlines. Finally, that plan is broken down into structured daily checklists. This systematic, step-by-step process is literally how digital assistance shrinks that giant, terrifying homework mountain into a totally manageable journey.
So the crucial point is this. This is the essence of AI project management. Utilizing digital assistants to generate structured plans and checklists to alleviate that crushing psychological stress. Imagine literally dropping your confusing, tangled syllabus into an AI tool and just asking for a clean, week-by-week timeline. By offloading that massive mental burden, figuring out what to read, what to write, and exactly when to do it, you create a powerful antidote to anxiety. You're essentially outsourcing your panic.
Which brings us to our final and frankly most important section, reclaiming genuine comprehension and reaching the summit.
And this brilliantly illustrates the real so what of it all. Because getting organized is great, but it's really just a means to an end. The true return on investment here is huge. You alleviate the stress, and you simplify the planning. And because of that, you regain your academic focus and dedicate your time to actual learning. By offloading all that heavy lifting to your digital compass, you win back the clear mental space you need to truly understand your subjects. You aren't just surviving the semester anymore, you're actually learning the material.
I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. If AI handles all the project management, what heights of genuine comprehension will you reach? Just think about what you could achieve if you weren't constantly stressed out about your schedule. Let that empower you. Use these tools as your compass, conquer your own academic mountains, and go reach that summit. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy studying.